First you get the money, and then you get respect. If you ain't putting in work, then don't go begging for no checks. Get it how you really want.
Start the year off behind the A-ball. Man, so what's been good, bro?
You know, I've really just been figuring out that I don't even want to talk about it anymore, you know? I want to let the actions show. You know, I just want to do what I said I was going to do. And I feel like I've been living that. I feel like I'm coming into a new era. I just wanted a new change and a new feel of things, down to the way I'm doing the merch, the way I'm doing the videos. I grew my hair out for the first time ever. I've never in my life had this amount of hair in my life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me and the Steve Harvey line and the haircuts. But I think I think that's just a testament to how I'm feeling about this new wave of inspiration, you know, that I've been blessed to have, and I'm not taking it for granted, man. I'm executing all of my ideas very quickly. You know, for instance, I designed this hoodie maybe 2 days ago. Ordered the blank, and it had it made automatically. And those are the type of things I want to do, because the sooner you get the ideas out of your head, you make room for more. You make room for more ideas. You know, as creative thinkers, we hoard the creativity, so we don't give ourselves an opportunity to execute more. You're still thinking about the last one, but when you get the last one out of your head, you open yourself up to new ones. So we execute now. Execution season.
She lives on a top floor of a high rise on the beach. She goes to
Yeah, she's happy.
yeah, she's happy.
Man, talk to me about these new videos you've been doing. Wow, man, the quality is amazing. You've been spitting the game. You've been giving them all of the veterans. They got to come to you if they want this game. Over, what you say, $250,000 in free education. All the things. I've been tapped in, bro. I've really been watching this, bro. This is not a game. I've really been watching. I've really been soaking in the game. You know? Tell me what's going on.
I'm just gonna continue to focus on whatever product offering I may have this year, and just lean into the fact that, you know, I am a veteran. Like, just lean into myself, essentially, lean into those thoughts. So that's why I'm in the process of creating a series called Life on the Rise, you know, essentially, because I'm one of those people that has a multi-hyphenate, I would say. So I think that it would be a disservice if I actually didn't talk about those things, you know, everything from the podcasts to music to all of the extra things that make me who I am. I think, you know, financial services is just one of the pieces. And of course, I'm a real estate developer at heart. I'm a real estate developer of energy storage right now, but, you know, we'll see where the future takes us. But honestly, man, just trying to focus on continuing to live the dream, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is just a small part of it.
You talk a lot about living the dream. Shout outs to you. One of the things I love that you also express is tasting the dream too.
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah, man, I think tasting the dream is really about experiencing the future life, like your ideal life before it comes to fruition, but experiencing one piece of it. So it could be just looking at something that you admire, or something that you want to have in your life, all the way to going to the dealership, going to the store, going up to that girl. Like, just continue to focus on the dream, because the closer you bring it to you, the more essentially that's when it becomes real. So yeah, man. But honestly, the consistency and the content has been insane. No, for you, bro, how have you been able to just navigate that, being so busy? Also, like, just want to highlight the fact that I saw you, you know what I'm saying? This, like, we're about to start something. He's like, hold on a second. I need to post this video. And so, I mean, that takes dedication, it takes concentration, focus, drive. So yeah, like what's that about?
Love, bro. That's it, yeah. All right, bro. How the heck are you so consistent with this content game? Like, I know we talk about it every time, but I feel like you hit a different level each time we connect. So, where is this coming from, bro?
All right, short answer. I need space on my phone, so I gotta get this stuff out the way. If I sit on content too long, I'm not inspired to post it anymore. And I feel like I've gotten to an artist that I've worked with in the past for this very reason. They'll have an incredible song that they've written, produced, etc. You know, just be sitting in the stashes. They might send it to all their friends who will be like, yo, this is hot, this is hot. And then we'll look back like 2 months from now, like, why didn't that song ever drop? Oh man, that's old. I came up with something new. Like, no, bro, that's not old. It never came out. So the only person that knows old is you and me. Everybody else needs that. And I was always so disappointed in when I had those conversations because I felt like this piece of art that was special is never getting to get out into the world because the individual thinks that content is washed. It's not true. The content is brand new if nobody has saw it, bro. So to be the opposite of that, to not have that feeling about my own content, I push it out. Because at the end of the day, I know we've gotten caught up in the past, like, ooh, people might not like this. I don't know if this has the right XYZ, it might not be professional enough, blah, blah, blah. What is such and such gonna think? Who cares? As long as I like what I post, it can get 0 likes. Because the fact that it went up, whether it be in my story, whether it be on the gram, on the grid, or on YouTube, I like everything I post. And if I like it, that's all that matters. Here's a really good example. I've become more active on TikTok. You know, I use Instagram stories to express myself a lot, but I've been trying to convert that over into TikTok. So as I'm learning the TikTok game, it's kind of a different beast. You know, you're speaking to a different audience. TikTok is special in a way that you really just follow yourself. I found myself trying to follow the trends of TikTok, trying to use viral sounds, trying to edit in a way that I've seen on my For You page. So I ended up posting a couple videos and they weren't really organic to my style. I was using audio that I would never play in real life. Like I think I put, I don't even want to say the name of it. You go to my TikTok page, you'll hear some of the audio like, Brent, you don't listen to that stuff. Like, what's going on? But I thought this is what you had to do on TikTok to get popping. And then I'm just like, when I did make those videos and I posted them, for instance, I did a day in my life as a DJ at a corporate event. And you know, the video was cool, but it had like some corny build up or something that I saw somebody else use and I kind of just copy and pasted it and made it me. It did okay. It got like, you know, over 1,000 views or whatever, but I felt terrible about it. I'm like, bro, if this is TikTok creation, I don't want any parts of it. I just felt whack. Like, bro, this is not me. This is not what I do. This is not how I talk. Come with me. Like, I don't do that, bro. That's not organic to me. So I had a problem with that. Fast forward a couple videos later, as I'm still getting my feet wet in the way that TikTok is supposed to operate, I post me going to Peter Luger with one of my friends. In that video, I do me. You know, I shoot it the way I usually would. I do the edits the way I usually would. And most importantly, with the audio, I put a track by Westside Gunn. I'm on TikTok, probably don't know nothing about no Westside Gunn, but I like the song. So I use that as the audio. Lo and behold, joint got 170,000 views. Everybody in the comments is like, oh, perfect song choice. Oh, this is great. And that just shows me like, don't follow what everybody else is doing. People want my unique take on the world. People want your unique voice. We don't want a copy and paste of everything that everybody else is doing. We want you and your individual perspective that you can bring to the world. Avoid trends at all costs. Never follow a trend ever. Run far away from no trends. And I guess while I'm on this topic, another beef I have, stop using ChatGPT for all of your Instagram captions. Stop. We can tell. And don't get it twisted. I use ChatGPT as well because it's an amazing tool. Artificial intelligence is an amazing tool when used correctly, when used to organize your thoughts and ideas, not to speak for you entirely. Y'all think we don't know that all of those captions that you writing are ChatGPT generated? It's very easy to tell. Let me show you how. They'll have a caption that says, "It's not about XYZ, it's about XYZ." That's clearly ChatGPT type of lingo. Anytime you see something that has some sort of like hyphen with it, like whenever you're doing about this, no, it's about this. Like that's ChatGPT generated, right? And we can tell. And the most disappointing thing about it is that it is creatives that I've admired and been inspired for years that have a very unique, authentic voice and story to tell and have such a great way of expressing themselves through their content. And even they have succumbed to letting ChatGPT speak for them through their captions. We're losing recipes to robots, and it's y'all fault. Y'all are supposed to be the leaders of this whole creative thing, and you letting a robot speak for you, and it's not doing a good job, and I can tell. So, with love, I'm calling you out. Stop using ChatGPT for your captions. But yeah, so that's my rant for today. What you want to rant about today, bro?
No, I want
You know what
to
I'm
go, I want to go back on that point about
essentially not posting the song. I heard Joel Santana say something about that, where he has hundreds of songs in the backlog, and he was just going through. Basically, he didn't say this word, but it's going through insecurity around his music because the old music. He thinks his old music that was never released is just not viable, but I don't think that's true because honestly, for years I've been thinking to myself, "What's up with this Joel Santana? Like, where is this dude at?" And to that point, we got a song that's almost a year old that I have not dropped, which I'll probably drop at some point. So, yeah, man, people have to push out those ideas. You're right, and I think that's part of I think part of it is about like being comfortable, being actually confident in who you are. To that point, actually, around ChatGPT, I actually had ChatGPT help me write a message to myself. I said, "Hey ChatGPT, I feel XYZ about XYZ. Give me a pep talk." And it said, "Robert, you are great because of this XYZ." Had bullet points, and then at the end it said something to the effect of "boss up," and I say that all the time. So I think the intelligence piece of it's picking up what we're basically inserting into the system, and I think it does work if you use it wisely.
And I totally agree with you. I use ChatGPT so much, it's almost like one of my friends at this point because it knows exactly who I am, how I feel, how I talk. I even tell it, like, talk to me in my brand voice or talk to me in my tone. And it knows that. I have a thread. I have several different threads with ChatGPT. I have one where I discuss all of my DJing, whether it be pricing, whether it be strategy, whether it be party preparation. I have one thread that's very personal that has all of my deepest, darkest fears and family, and it's like my therapist thread through ChatGPT. I also have a thread where I'm hashing out all of my business ideas and my strategies. And I have one thread where I just ask it random things, conspiracy theories and whatever. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of ChatGPT. Do not get it twisted. I use ChatGPT a lot. That's why I could tell that y'all using it because I use it all the time. Where I don't use ChatGPT is when it's time for me to talk or when it's time for me to express myself. Because people are following Story King Brent. They're not following ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a tool that I use to execute on my vision. And using that tool, I use it as a guidance. Here, give me strategy, woo, and I bounce ideas off of it as if it's a personal assistant. Would you let your personal assistant get up there and talk for you? You wouldn't do that. So again, when y'all typing out these, write a caption for me, blah blah blah, stop copying and pasting it. Like, yo, did y'all cheat on papers in grade school? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the type of people that would have made it hot and used the same exact words, and everybody would have got expelled for cheating. Y'all really getting on my nerves. I'm getting irked just thinking about this. When I scroll through the gram and there's people I've been following for 10 years, and y'all using ChatGPT captions, man, stop that. Man, I'm gonna start writing comments on y'all too. Like, yo, stop using ChatGPT in these comments, man. For real. It's really irking me, man. I'm very passionate about this in 2025. Stop.
Yeah, so how do you think that you've, in what ways, that was hilarious. Because, okay, I personally feel like you've grown in a few ways.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I don't know how you would, sum that up. One thing, I don't know, you got the movie star skincare regimen.
Yes, bro. You see me? Thank you.
Saying,
I appreciate that.
In the beard. Okay, so you said that you weren't. You said that you weren't gonna. What's going? Like, how do you use beard oil or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The skincare routine is something that my little sister has always been. Like, my little sister was a beauty influencer. You know, she had a traumatic event where, she's no longer able to do her skincare routines, but that's something that she was very passionate about. And I should have been picked up this game a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie to you. But how I got into skincare in a modern way, I'm not gonna lie, I was on a date like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? This shorty, she had the whole skincare thing going crazy, and I just put that along with what my little sister used to do, and then I started to work in the process. Started to hit Sephora, you know what I'm saying? You dudes is going to the liquor store, y'all need to be going to Sephora. Y'all need to put the Henny down, put the Ciroc and a Don Julio down, and go to Sephora and get you some topical serum, get you some sunscreen, or get you a toner and exfoliate. Go get a mud mask. You know what I'm saying? But to be serious,
These are all
this is all real points. But to be serious, I do take my skincare routine seriously. I do take my hair care routine seriously. My beard oil. Products I use is for skincare. I think it's a 6-step process. So first, I wipe my face down with a it's like moist towelette or something like that. Shea Moisture has those. Then I apply I don't want to get out of wrong order. See, I'm not a beauty influencer, but just know I have a toner, an exfoliate, I have a serum, then I do sunscreen, and then before I do sunscreen, I do a moisturizer. Then I do sunscreen, then I have a serum as well. That's for the skin. Now for the hair, I use Wild Growth hair oil. I also have a conditioner, all by Mael. And then I have like a curling gel, and then I do the little, you know what I'm saying, a little squeegee thing. And then for the beard, I have a Mael wash, and then I have 2 different combs that I use. I have one wooden comb to like scrub it, and then I do like a little scrub comb just to make sure it's cool. And then I apply beard oil as well. I have like a beard balm and then a beard oil. You feel me? So look, ladies ain't the only ones that's taking a long time to get ready these days. You know what I'm saying? Gotta look right. And I did, I completed the Invisalign last year. Feel real good about that. But it's just like, yeah, man, it's being the best version of yourself. That's why we here. It's a short time. Let's enjoy it when we look in the mirror. That's why stop hating. You hate yourself because you ain't taking care of yourself, man. Dang. Eat some fruits and some vegetables too, bro. Sure.
Yeah, man. Did you talk? I don't think you talked about the products.
Which products?
We didn't. I don't think we talked about.
Oh yeah, for sure. Before we do that, tell me about this look you got going on, bro.
Man, honestly, I really like the simplicity of having a turtleneck with a blazer, or like a cardigan or something like that. So, wanted to make sure that I incorporated that along with some sort of eyewear. I knew that Brent was coming, so we had to, be smooth for execution season. But and this beanie, I think I got it from Uniqlo, I believe. I got a bunch from there. I actually counted my beanie collection. It's like 21 plus or something. Like who has? Anyway, Mad Hats.
I see you've been dropping a lot of game for the veterans. Why is that important for you? Why did you? First off, just talk about the new show in general. Because I think you already pumped out 2 episodes, maybe 3. I haven't checked today. I feel like you probably put out another one.
Not yet, but
Tell me about the inspiration behind the show, what you're trying to encapsulate. Is that part of the content? Just tell me the whole strategy about that. We were very interested in it. Plug the show too.
Yeah, man, it's called Life After the Military, but also, it's going to transition into life on the rise. So life, on the rise. And so we're going to go through the different verticals or, aspects of my life through that because, my life isn't just, my job, and then my life isn't just, my family. It's just, I want to incorporate all of those things. And I want to incorporate the best practices from those experiences that help me get to where I am. So, yeah, I mean, I think also it was inspired by the craze on YouTube, and I don't think it's just a fad. I think YouTube is truly a resource for people to essentially find new opportunities for growth and also find people that look like them on the platform. So I think since I think there probably are a lot of people that look like me that got out of the military and want to figure out how to get at least hundreds of thousands of dollars in educational value. You can figure out how to do that through watching my content. And then by the time I do buy a business, especially with the SBA 7A loan, I'll be able to show you how I did it and show you how to do it as well. So it won't even be only from a veteran's perspective. It'll be from, black man's perspective in 2025. Somebody that's, a father, a husband. So yeah, just trying to share all of the different aspects of my perspective through this YouTube, man. So appreciate you for highlighting that, bro. But your YouTube joint,
What's going on with that?
Yeah, man. So I have the Decide to Finish show, which is more of
It's fire.
a more of a serious take on my mantra, which you all know,
Decide to finish.
and where I'm either talking to entrepreneurs about their journey, or I'm explaining my journey and my unique perspective on things. I recently also just started Tell the Story Radio, which is the other side of the Decide to Finish show. It's going to be a little bit more lighthearted, where I get to give you all the more controversial takes, so-called controversial takes that I have. To me, they're just takes, but everybody else seems to disagree with them, whether that be within music, social life, politics, things of that nature. I had a lot of really good traction on the last episode where I told people that GNX album wasn't it. The Kendrick craze. I'm not drinking the Kendrick Kool-Aid, but everybody else is. But that's some of the things you can expect from Tell the Story Radio. 2 new ideas that I'm cooking